Baby Blue over here got the suit on. And Corey, he's got his finger on the pulse of the Bears, everybody, and the rest of the NFL. And we're going to run through it all here so you can sound like you know what you're talking about. So these topics are surefire way. So you walk up in, maybe you didn't see the game, maybe you don't understand. You're going to sound like you do now. So, Corey, let's start with these Bears. The last few games, they haven't played a very difficult competition outside the Patriots, which they weren't able to win that game, but they were close. It was a competitive one. How do we gauge how good these Bears are after a blowout win against a lesser team like Buffalo yesterday?
I don't think we can right now because you look at this season, right? They haven't beat Green Bay. They didn't beat the Patriots. The team I really want to see them play are the Vikings and the Rams. I think those are the two best teams on their schedule right now. So I got to see if they can beat them, they are for real. But I'm still questioning, the offense, the defense. Can they be consistent in there? They look good against Buffalo, but Buffalo was averaging 7 points a game. So I got to see more.
On their third quarterback, and you mentioned those Vikings. That's a good one for everybody out there when he mentions the Vikings and the Rams because they're two great teams. But the Vikings are in the Bears division.
Exactly.
So that's a very important game to gauge who's the gold standard of the NFC North, the division the Bears play in.
Exactly, and yesterday they rolled on the Lions. They had 10 sacks. 10 sacks.
Yes.
Those D linemen were eating all day.
So hopefully they will be when the Lions come to town next week. All right, let's talk about the GOAT, the greatest of all time in any sport. It's Michael Jordan. And NBC had a great open for their big-time marquee matchup with the Patriots and Packers, which happened last night. But all week the talk was the taped open involving Michael Jordan as he kind of infused this argument about who the greatest quarterback of all time is. Is it Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady? Take a look at this.
A lot of talk going on these days about who is the greatest ever, about who has the titles, the raw talent, the most clutch moments. I get it. It's a tough call. I mean, even the jersey numbers are the same. But maybe the best way to settle this debate is to play it out head to head.
All right, so there you get a look at it.
Yeah.
He's not talking about what everybody thought was going to be LeBron and him. He's talking about Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, who they would go on to reveal right there. There's no way it's not Tom Brady. It has to be.
So Tom Brady, arguably one of the greatest quarterbacks.
Championships, bro.
5 Super Bowl rings, right? You have to say he's the GOAT for that reason. But you look at Aaron Rodgers and what he's able to do. I mean, he's a magician out there. And when I played, you'd rather play against Tom Brady than Aaron Rodgers. And I would say 99% of the league would say the same thing because Rodgers' ability to move outside the pocket. I mean, the dude is an absolute monster. Look at week 1 on like a bum knee.
Was able
in
to
that
knock
second
off
half,
the Bears in
right?
the second half.
What quarterback can do that?
There you go. So this is a way to also go out there and sound like you know what you're talking about. Maybe say, hey, everybody talks about Tom Brady. Corey's telling me it should be Aaron Rodgers because that's what they're saying around the league. Okay.
Yeah, you have to give it to Tom Brady because of the rings. And
we're Bears fans. We're never giving it to a Green Bay guy.
You can't do that.
Come on. All right, let's talk celebrations real quick. You got time for these? 2 celebrations that were pretty impressive that went on Sunday. Let's start with this one right here. Michael Thomas channeling Joe Horn, a former New Orleans wideout who did this. Grabbed his cell phone for underneath the goalpost.
And it was the flip phone, too. The track phone. He went to 7-Eleven real quick, bought it, put it in there before the game. But I remember this game. I remember that game back in 03.
You're going to love this one even better, the Seahawks. Corey, you're going to have to dance, Corey.
I heard you're about to do this with your groomsmen at your wedding. Jordan doesn't dance much, but he said for the wedding he's going to pull it out.
When 18's do it, I can do that.
You can do that? Can we see a little move real quick?
No. I'll put you on the spot.
Okay.
If you want me to do a little move? Touchdown, take us out. Hey, it's a family show, bro.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Another gyration.
Yeah, my fault.
Corey, come on over here, man. Let's flex on it because you get me back in shape.
Hey.
That's my guy, Corey. Woo, 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 everybody. Thanks again for coming in to break down these football storylines. He's going to be back next Monday as we look at the Bears as they face divisional foe Detroit Lions. Can I get a prediction?
I'm going to say the Bears big, 30-10.
There you go. You heard it there, everybody. There's the predictions.